Right now, the police are checking in because they're saying that the media is trying to get on campus, but they're not letting them in. NBC is here. We called them, sent out a press release, invited the entire community to come out to support Troy Davis. The media is here. Howard University is not letting the media on the campus. That's what's happening right now. This is a police state. Fascism is here. Now, we have a police officer here telling us we can't start at the moment. So that's where we're at right now, why we haven't started. Go ahead and get him. He's right over there. What are we waiting for?
Well, I've been here since 2004, and we've never, ever been authorized, and we've had rallies with the flagpole for years. It's been going on since the 80s. This is no disrespect to you, but this is the first time I've ever heard anything like that. The media thing I've certainly heard, but I don't really think that there's any contradiction here. I mean, we're just trying to save someone's life with an innocent prisoner. So I respect where you're coming from, but we have to go ahead. Right. Fair enough. Right. So-called right way is not even the way it's traditionally been done. So I don't understand why this is controversial. I mean, this is something that's been going on for years now. I mean, I've been here off since 2004. We've had at least half a dozen rallies. Even one of them right in front of that building when the campus was locked down when Laura Bush was here, and it did create a problem. So I think if there is a problem, you know, Howard University students who pay tuition trying to have a rally here, then you know, the student activities and affairs can come out here and tell us that themselves. But, you know, you can yell as loud as you want if you're a fraternity, you can have yard fests, all sorts of profanity, but if you want to do something political, you can't do it. And this is a tradition too. Ask anyone who's gone here for decades, protest now are
well, right now, I think right now, that's how we found out a lot of kids trying to do it. We know we just what media y'all coming? Next week they had everything. But if y'all have, they're not directly affiliated with Howard.
What it is you can do whatever you want, but if it's political, there's rules that you have to follow. I've been here long enough to see this play out multiple times, and I've seen this play out where the rules have been bent multiple times. We've been doing this for years, and I'm not going to pay all the tuition I pay here. I understand you. I want y'all to keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to help you. No, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, you don't need it. What's up, man? They're trying to, like, kind of...
forward to say that Troy Davis did indeed kill this person. But since the time of his trial in the early 90s, over 7 of the 10 witnesses have recanted. 10 witnesses have signed affidavits saying someone else committed the crime. So what you have is a situation where a man is on death row for a crime he most likely didn't commit, where almost 20 people have said he didn't commit the crime, 10 of whom have actually said that someone else committed the crime, yet Troy Anthony Davis Davis still has not been able to get any justice. The Georgia legal system has done everything possible to execute him. So now there's a potentially innocent man, at least someone who's had his rights, his human rights, grossly violated, due to be executed next Wednesday. So what we're asking you to do is get one of these sheets of paper that people are passing out, you see around, people with signs passing it out, come over here, get an information sheet for us. We're asking people to call the Georgia State Bureau of Prisons and Parole and demand that Troy Davis's life be spared. Hundreds of thousands of people around the world have already said that Troy Davis should have his life saved. We want the Howard community, we want the Howard family to embrace this struggle that is absolutely critical. It could be any one of us who, just because they are black and poor, are targeted by the criminal justice system, who are targeted and sentenced to death unfairly. What else can you ask for in a fair trial but to have go free when 7 of the 10 people who said you did a crime recant their testimony? What can you ask about a fair trial when 10 other people come forward and say that you didn't commit the crime? How is it still possible that someone with every trapping of innocence that you could possibly have is still scheduled to be executed next Wednesday, and that's Troy Davis, who's going to be executed unfairly? Get one of these sheets when you go home on your cell phone right now. Call the Georgia State Bureau of Prison and Parole. We gave you the number. They're on the sheet. Get the sheet. You see people with signs and they have it. Please call. Call and save Troy Davis's life, because it could be anyone. Just picture for yourself, if you've been on death row for over a decade, you know you didn't commit the crime. Dozens of people have now said you didn't commit the crime. How you would feel if you were slated to be executed. Think about that and realize that you can stop this execution. You can stop it right now. In 1995 and in 1999, Ramia Abu Jamal was sentenced to be killed. He was scheduled to be executed, and in both of those situations, both of them now, his death sentence was lifted because people from around the world raised their voices. So we have until Wednesday, September 21st to raise our voice for Troy Anthony Davis. And that's what we're asking you out here to do. If you see these signs out here, you see us up here, come get an information sheet about Troy Anthony Davis. Learn about